Hello and welcome to King POSH's Garage. Today I'm showing you this, my all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive drift tunes for the 2012 Eagle Speedster. So here I'm going to do the share codes first, we'll get all into that. Okay, so for the King's all-wheel drive drift, here is the share code for this. Got it? Great. Alright. Now let's go up to here. Let's put it into A class for the rear-wheel drive. And there it is. King's rear-wheel drive drift. It's number 1. Here's the share code for that as well. And I'll show you guys the tunes on both of them. I'll show you the builds on both of them. But right now, let's get right into the all-wheel drive side of things and show you everything. I do have some replays of this car, we can get over, but to figure out which ones are rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, whatever, I'll just take them outside and just show you guys. As you can see, this is a beautiful purple on here. It's the Hot Wheels purple. It's got the 3.0 liter inline 6 T. It's got 1235 horsepower. Of course, it's the all-wheel drive version. It's got a non-adjustable front end. Kind of looks like a Jaguar to me, to be honest with you. But I have a race rear wing just so I can maximize that power. If I take the rear wing off, as you can tell, it would take me up to an S2 class. And by putting the rear spoiler wing on there, it allowed me to add more power. You got snow tire compound. Stock in the front for the width, stock in the rear for the width. It's got a heavier rim set on there. It's got the AF 118s on here. It's got 20s in the front and 20s in the rear. As I put all that stuff in here just to add more power. Alright, and we got maxed out in the front and maxed out in the rear. You got a 7-speed transmission, stock driveline, and a drift differential. You got stock brakes, so be easy with her, and you got drift springs. No roll cage, and stock weight reduction. As you can tell, that would take me up to a 907 to try to save some weight, so we couldn't do that. And then engine is pretty obvious here. Well, yeah, let's just get right through it. So you got the race fuel system there, race ignition, race valves, race turbo, and then this right here is just got a sport engine block. So you go anything higher, as you can tell, it's an S2 class. I tried to get 35 more power to get it up there, but it just wasn't happening. So 1235 is what we're running with on this. So let's show you guys everything here. Car mastery, I didn't mess with the car mastery at all. Okay, here's my tune for the all-wheel drive. Okay, it's got like a straight build to it. Did I go through that too fast? Were you not able to pause it fast enough? Well, there you go. You got the pause it there again. Anti-roll bars are 1-in-1. They're just there for show. Springs are on the stiff side. I went with as stiff as you could for both the front and the rear. And then I even upped the rear height a little bit. Just to help it drift, because it goes all the way down to 2 inches, and it seemed like it was a little bit too much. Like I said, it's got downforce on it, or the rear wing, so just take it all the way down to 160, you'll be good to go. It's got stock brakes, like I said, just be careful with the car, you'll be alright. Differential is 76, 86, 97, 97, there's 88% going to the rear, so it's a little bit more tail happy. So, if you're rear wheel drive and you want to try all wheel drive, maybe you might like this all wheel drive setup, because it's got 88% to the back. You might actually like it. It would be a great starter for you. It's a lot of fun car. I really enjoy this thing. My buds and I took it out last night. As you can tell, it just slides. It just runs right into the wall. It's a slider. My buds took it out last night. We were just rocking lobbies last night. It was so much fun. Use a slider though. That 1235 horsepower, you gotta watch. It is fun. And so is the rear-wheel drive. The rear-wheel drive has even more power. And it is just a blast. And I even said on my YouTube, just the, you know, it would be a fun car if it was rear-wheel drive, and I wasn't wrong. Yeah, she is a slider though. There's a 41 right there, not too bad. I got a new guy now. I'm a snowman now. I think my last video was the Santa Claus. So yeah, it's a fun car. I have other like replays here, and then we'll get to the rear-wheel drive. Let's just see here. See this? Look, see, my back end's already smashed on that one. It is a super slider. Oh, that one fell. I've had videos here that have failed. I had to go to my original Xbox to fix everything. This is my rear-wheel drive here. So this is what you guys are seeing here. That's the gearing for the rear-wheel drive. It's a 4-speed. So you guys get to see this a little bit here. It is a little glitchy, but it is what it is. It smooths out. It's not too bad. You guys get to see at least the rear-wheel drive, what it can do. Not too bad, actually. It is actually controllable. There's a 40,000 with that one as well. It was 1,000 off from just what I just showed you. I did a 41. That's a 40. That's a 40. Not too bad, if you ask me. Where is that? That's 3 minutes long. I think this is my all-wheel drive. This is my all-wheel drive. There is no sound. I get it. I've been having a lot of issues with everything. But you know, we'll just skip to the end. You know, get you guys there. You can just look at the points down at the bottom, just see what I'm really hitting at all these places here. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I just wish there was sound to it, and there isn't. And it's a Horizon problem. It's not a Xbox problem. It's a Horizon problem. That's what I found out, because a lot of my other videos are smooth. Here you go. You got a 1.50 there. And you got 1.1. Yeah, it's a pretty smooth car. 1.137. Not too bad for this car. So yeah. There's that. So yeah. Let's go back to the garage here. Show you guys the A-Class tune and everything else. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy you know, the all-wheel drive version. It is a lot of fun. It only weighs 2,400 pounds. I highly recommend it. It is an absolute blast on open drift lobbies. You're going to have no problem finding the right gear for the situation you're in. You can use all, the 7 gears. There's 7 gears to work with this car. So yeah, absolutely have some fun with that, and let me know in the comments below what you think of it. I'd love to hear it. All right, so here we're gonna go to the rear-wheel drive version. You already saw the little clip. It was only 1,000 less on that little drift section than the all-wheel drive. So spot on, love it. So yeah, so let's get right into that. So same engine. All right, we got the 1270 horsepower. So it's full-blown stock drivetrain, rear-wheel drive. Alright, stock in the front, stock front bumper, and stock in the rear. It doesn't have this. Look at this. If I actually put the spoiler on this one, look what happens. It goes up to an S1 813. So I was like, yeah, I can't do that. So it did the opposite. This one's got the stock tire compound. It's not snow tire compound. You do the snow tire compound, your handling goes up by a marginal, but you go to an A-Class 799, which doesn't make all that sense. It really doesn't change anything. There's no, like, you know, grip or whatnot, you know, grip or minus, you know, even with the drag tire compound, it takes you way up there. So, yeah, we got the stock tire compound on there. It's still the same stock in the front for the width and stock in the rear. Alright, this one's got, you know, different rims. It's got the TC105N, so it's got the lightest rims you could get. It's got 16s in the front and 16s in the rear. So, a little different. Track width is also maxed out for the front and the rear. Alright. Here you got a race clutch. It's got this 4-speed manual as you saw in that little replay. And the race driveline. And a drift differential. Here you still got stock brakes. It would take you up to an S-Class 806. Couldn't do that. You know, we got the drift springs. It's got no roll cage. But it does have their weight reduction. So we got this thing down to 2,022 pounds. This thing is super light with all that power. It's a hoot. But it's so easy to drive. It really is. And I'm going to take it outside and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys the power. You got to wait until that boost kicks in. When this race turbo, they should give us a twin turbo. Either way, doesn't matter. This race turbo is slow on the boost. And I'll show you guys what I mean when I take it out. But here's my rear-wheel drive drift tune. I know a lot of you guys have been saying, hey, Posh, can you make more rear-wheel drive drift tunes? Well, I made one for you. I would have just left this all-wheel drive, but you know what? You guys asked for rear-wheel drives more, so here you go. This is my gearing that I've come up with for the car. Here is my alignment. It's a little different. It's all positive, basically. It's an all positive setup. It works. And I think you're going to really like it on this car. 3250 on both. Okay, springs are on the soft side, so 209, 209. And like I said, I raised up the rear end on the rear-wheel drive as well. And then this is different. Dampening is 20, 20, 1 and 1. My all-wheel drive is 20, 1, 20, and 20, so it's a little different. There is no downforce to worry about on this one. Alright, there is no brakes. Alright, who needs them? And then my differential is 21% and 100. And I've been using this for a couple of months now. I love it, and I think you guys are going to like it too. It works on race cars too. So, just to let you guys know. So let's take this thing out. Car Mastery is exactly the same. We don't have to look over that again. I didn't touch it. Alright, so if we look at the power here. Alright, here if I'm on it, just like... it's not too bad. Like here I'm just goosing it a little bit. It's not bad. Look at that. I'm floored right now. See, and it just takes a while to get that power in there. But it's not too bad. And sometimes you'll take off and the tires will spin, and then sometimes you'll take off and the tires won't. It'll just take its time. Like it's very like this right here, it takes it off, you know. That's not too bad, you know. Here you can just take your time off of it, feather the throttle, and then let that boost kick in. You know, it's not too bad. Alright, we saved it. And we're oh yeah, we didn't hit that. Let off the throttle, you'll be fine. But yeah, see, it takes a while for that boost to kick in. But once it goes, you're good to go. You know, the moment you start going sideways, your tires are going to spin regardless. You know, and it's going to be fun to drift. I mean, you got all that power to play around with. So it is just sweet. What I saw, you put 1,270 horsepower to rear-wheel drive and make it an A-class. Woo! Watch it there. Yeah, it's still something to handle, you know. But look, see that? Like, I'm floored right now. It takes its nice sweet time, you know. It gradually gets up there. You know, you drop it down a gear, or you clutch kick it to, you know, bring that boost up faster. You can also do that. That also is an option. Just the clutch kick it and make it boost much quicker to eliminate some of that lag. But she's an absolute blast to drift. So much fun. I'd love to see what this thing would be like in real life. I can't even really fathom what it would be like. You know, I've seen those videos of, like, you know, the Hellcat engine in a Miata. Yeah, that's pretty much what I would think this car would be like in real life. But yeah, it's fun. I think you guys are gonna absolutely love this rear-wheel drive car. It is a little overpowered, but hey, you know, come on now. You have to try it, you know. Either way. Well, hey guys, I hope you guys enjoy my King's rear-wheel drive drift tune and my King's all-wheel drive drift tune. But until next time, and hopefully it's not that long of a wait for another video, I'll see you guys next time. I promise that. Peace out and stay sideways, my friends.